I've never seen my web shake so much in my life. Oh, what could this possibly be? Well, I have no idea. But I know for a fact that I'm going to be eating very well tonight. What a poor little thing getting stuck in my trap. So unfortunate. Oh, how I can't wait to see what you're going to taste like. Just go a little bit closer to see what you are. Oh, uh, a human. What a pleasant surprise. I've never seen a human up close like this in the flesh before. Never mind one that got trapped in my web. What a bizarre situation. May I ask how you even got here? Okay, and no one told you that you probably shouldn't venture out to this place. This isn't a place for humans. Why do humans love barging into other creatures' homes without knocking, You wouldn't like that if we did it. But for some reason, it's a different rule for you and another rule for us. In-house spiders don't count. It's funny, really, the fact that when you saw me, you had the most terrified look on your face. But shouldn't I be scared, since you made your way into my home without asking? You can keep your apologies, but maybe you have learned a lesson today instead. What do you mean, what am I going to do to you? I could do many things, a lot of things. But I'm guessing because you little humans are so terrified of a tiny little spider that you must be living an absolute nightmare right now, seeing a giant Arachne like me. So it is safe to say that you assume the worst of me right now, as you humans have learned this behavior, where you should be terrified of our kind. But I want to reassure you one thing, and that is that I don't want to do any harm to you. I'm not interested in gobbling you up. Besides, I don't think I'd like the taste of humans anyway. The food you put in your bodies is vermin enough. I like my food naturally with no E numbers, thank you very much. So a little word of advice as well. You should probably stop struggling and stay still. The more you struggle, the more my web tightens you up. So just try to be a little less tense and relax. But that's probably too much of me to ask of you. You want me to take you down for my web? Well, as much as I would love to free you, I'm going to have to keep you hanging there until morning. Why? Well, did you forget that you are essentially an intruder in my home? If I was to let you off my trap, what would you even do? Wander around my home for the rest of the night? And who knows if I can even trust you? We are two very different beings after all. So for my safety, and also for yours, because there are a lot of dangerous traps throughout this cave, you are staying up there until I come and get you in the morning. You shouldn't even have any right to complain right now. After all, it is you that's in the wrong. I could be mean, but I'm doing you a favor. All you have to do is close your eyes and try to sleep. It will make the morning arrive quicker. I know it's not ideal for a human to try and sleep stuck in a web, but just think of it as sleeping on a hammock. Those are pretty comfy, right? Okay, maybe I can make it a little more comfortable. I can make a little blanket for you to ensure you're going to stay warm for the night and stay secure. How is that? Great. Well, I'm going to go and check up on my babies and maybe set off to hunt for some food as you have taken up a lot of space on my web. So, before I go, just remember, don't panic or move around too much as the web will tighten and that won't be good for you. How long will I be away for? Don't worry, just for the night. You'll be too busy sleeping to know that I'm gone otherwise. I'm nocturnal after all, remember? You don't want me to leave? Why? Oh, I promise you, you're safe here. And I can assure you that you're my first security breach in my whole lifespan of living here. But if you would feel more safe if I stayed and protected you, then it's only for one night, isn't it? I will try to help you rest. If I play with your hair like this, would this help you to feel more safe? Safe enough to fall asleep? Well, I guess having 8 legs is beneficial for even more things than I previously thought. But then again, you don't expect to have to take care of a human that got stuck in your trap. I actually thought that this would be the last thing that you would want from me. I know what you humans think of Arachne. You all think we are disgusting, especially because of our long legs. But you're letting me use my legs to touch you like this. Why are you letting me touch you? You don't mind? Well, you definitely aren't like the other humans then, because I know for a fact if anyone else found out about me, I would be exterminated in seconds. I know all of this because it's just stories passed through time. We are growing up to be taught to stay away from humans because they hate us with a passion. But we can't help how we look. It's even sadder that they don't realize we are helping with the pest population with our traps. And I have to admit, when I first saw you, I panicked because I thought the humans finally found me and I was going to, I don't want to say it. But I was only thinking like that because I have to protect myself and my baby. Stop you from running off and telling the government or whoever else about me. But there was something about you. I'm not sure how to pinpoint it exactly, but you looked genuinely terrified of me. and sorry for your action. You have a kind aura where I can tell you don't mean any harm. So that's why I have decided to take care of you until you can go home. And I'm glad I was right. The fact you're just embracing my long legs, just massaging all over your body, and you're not even disgusted by me. It's amazing how just one interaction with someone can change your whole outlook on things. I'm now like, hey, humans aren't so bad after all. And I hope you feel the same way about me. I'm glad. We could do more for human-Arachne relations than anyone else. Unfortunately, though, just because I've been nice to you and vice versa, that isn't to say the next Arachne you may come across will be the same. Same thing if I was to meet another human. So you have to be careful out there, and don't do silly adventures like this again. Understood? Good boy. Now, human, you have had a very stressful day. You have had a day that not many very humans have had, and it must be taking a toll on you. You need to rest. Don't be afraid to close your eyes. I will keep playing around with you like this until you eventually sleep. And once you do fall asleep, I will be on the lookout. Not because anything's going to happen, but I just want to put your mind at ease. You know what's interesting? The fact that, although we are so different, we have similar qualities all the same. It's like you're my 10th child right now. My little babies love getting scalp scratchies and little massages too. It's like you have just turned into my newly adopted human. It's just so sweet. I wonder if this will make you fall asleep just as effortlessly as it does for my baby. Just try to clear your mind from this unique situation right now and think of happy thoughts. You'll be going home tomorrow, back to your family, back to your normal life. There, there. Relax your eyebrows. Unclench your jaw and roll your shoulders back. If you can. I'll be right here watching over you. I'm not going to leave your side.